Hello and welcome to Every Bit Helps, where we simplify the complex world of cryptocurrency for you. If you're new here or to the crypto space in general, you might find some tasks a little bit daunting to begin with. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through each step. In this video, we'll be taking you through a beginner's guide to Coinbase. And we'll walk you through the process of signing up for an account and securing it. We'll show you how to buy crypto with the likes of a bank account or card. Plus, we'll show you how to deposit your crypto into Coinbase, how to send it outside, swap or convert your crypto from one to another, sell it, and then finally how to withdraw or cash out to a bank account. And we'll walk you through all these topics step by step in this video, trying to make it as straightforward as possible. If you prefer reading, or if you need to revisit any step at your own pace, don't forget to check out our website everybithelps.io, where we've got detailed step-by-step written instructions available. Plus, there'll also be a timeline in the summary so that you can jump to specific parts of this video. If you're new to Coinbase, check out the sign-up link in the video description, and depending on when you're watching it, it might also come with a special offer. Now let's get a quick overview of what Coinbase is all about. Coinbase is one of the best-known places for beginners getting started with crypto, and potentially buying their first Bitcoin, Ethereum or stablecoins, among others. With a variety of payment methods, including debit cards, PayPal and bank transfers, it's designed to simplify your entry into the crypto world. Now, though its fees may be slightly higher compared to other exchanges, its convenience and ease of use do make it a top choice for newcomers. A significant milestone for Coinbase occurred in April 2021, when it became the first major crypto company to go public on a US stock exchange, marking a monumental moment for cryptocurrencies entering the mainstream. Since its inception in 2012, Coinbase has evolved to offer three main platforms. First, you've got Coinbase or Coinbase.com, and that's for buying and selling crypto. You then have Coinbase Advanced for advanced trading features and lower fees. And then you have the Coinbase Wallet for secure self-custody of your digital assets. Today, our focus is primarily on Coinbase.com, but we'll also touch on how it connects with Coinbase Advanced and the Coinbase Wallet, just to ensure you understand the different roles and features and benefits that each of them have. So let's jump in. To get started, you'll need to sign up for an account. As I said, I've got a link in the video description that you can use. To create an account, you'll need to provide your first and last name, your email address, and then create a secure password. You do also need to tick the box to certify that you're 18 years of age or older and agree to the user agreement and privacy policy. Before you can start buying crypto or using certain parts of the Coinbase site, you're going to need to go through an element of KYC, and this is also known as Know Your Customer. And it's required for the majority of cryptocurrency exchanges, and it means adding personal information, such as verifying your phone number, adding some photo ID, and other ways of confirming your identity, just so that Coinbase know who you are. Once you've completed verification and you've logged in, the first place that I'd personally start before you start buying crypto or linking bank accounts or cards is by adding security to your account. To do this, let's head across to our profile in the top right-hand side of the screen. Then choose Manage Account and Security from the left-hand side of the page. And you'll see there's a tab at the top called 2FA Settings. This is where you can add extra levels of security, and these different methods will provide you with a one-time code for actions such as logging into your account. And you can link the likes of mobile devices, Google Authenticator, or security keys like YubiKey by Yubico, which I've covered previously in a tutorial. Once your account is secure, let's head back to the homepage on Coinbase by directing back to your previous tab in your browser. First, we're going to take a look at how to navigate the screens in Coinbase. And you'll find that on every page, you'll have a static bar at the top, and that tells you which page you're currently on. On the home page, you've got the ability to search for assets. Then you have buttons for popular actions such as deposit, buy and sell, and send and receive. There's also a bell icon for notifications, a tile icon for navigating to other Coinbase products, and your profile icon, which will lead you to be able to manage your account, swap across to Coinbase Advanced, which we'll touch on shortly, navigate to reports, and change from the lights of light to dark mode. Now, just taking a look at the home screen, first we can see our balance. And obviously, if this is a brand new account that you've just created, there won't be anything in here. But this is an existing account for me, So you'll see that number go up and down as the crypto prices fluctuate. Underneath are some popular crypto prices, and these are showing because they've been added to a watch list. There's also some top movers in the past 24 hours over on the right. Next, let's take a look at my assets from the left-hand side of the screen. Again, we have my current balance, which may be 0 if it's a new account, and we can track our performance over time. A list of assets that you own are displayed below the chart, with your balance and the current price of that specific cryptocurrency. When you click onto one of the cryptos, and in this example I'll choose Bitcoin, it will then direct you to that crypto's page, and it shows you charts, as well as detailed information or stats about Bitcoin's price and performance. Plus there's a description about Bitcoin and a link to its white paper, as well as some popular or top stories related to it. You can then add that crypto to a watch list if it's not already, and in that way it will then appear on the homepage. And the same would then apply for any cryptocurrency that you select from the list. If I now click onto the search bar at the top of the screen now, you'll see that with Coinbase, you do have quite a large range of tokens or cryptocurrencies to buy with your credit card. And that includes the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or stablecoins that are pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar. And then there's also some more diverse tokens in here too. Next to each crypto's name is the crypto's ticker, which is its identifier. For Bitcoin, it's BTC, and Ethereum is ETH. And you'll hear these cryptos often referred to by their tickers. So let's take a look at how we can start to build up our portfolio and start buying crypto with Coinbase. And there's a few different ways that you can reach the buy screen. First, I've got the buy option on the right-hand side of this crypto's page. There's also a blue buy and sell button at the top of the screen. Or you can choose trade on the left-hand side of the screen, and you'll see the option to buy beside each crypto's name that you can purchase on Coinbase. I'm going to choose to buy Bitcoin in this example. And there are a few different ways that I can pay. So if I just click onto Pay With at the bottom, the options I have here are GBP wallet or Euro wallet, which we're going to come back to, as the first way that I'd like to show you is how to buy with a debit card. And because I haven't already linked any cards or bank accounts with my account, I'm going to need to add a payment method from the bottom of the screen. And from here there's options for easy bank transfers, credit and debit cards or PayPal. And these different payment methods have their own advantages and disadvantages, and some of these may not be ways that you can withdraw later, but that's something that we're going to come back to in this tutorial. And the different options that you'll see will vary depending on your location or currency. Let's choose credit and debit card. Then you'll need to enter in your card details. And just be aware here that some cards don't support crypto purchases, so you may need to find one that's supported. And in most cases, photo ID verification is required before you can go ahead and add a card. But once the card is successfully linked, you'll then find it available when we choose Pay With again. I've added my Monzo card, and it then shows me the available limit here using this method. So let's go ahead with how to buy. First, you want to ensure that you're on the Buy tab at the top of the screen. Then if you enter the amount of crypto that you'd like to buy, and I can enter this into GBP because my account is based in the UK. But I can also change this to state how much Bitcoin that I'd like to buy instead. And with Coinbase, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy smaller amounts, which with £50 right now is just 0.000846663 BTC or Bitcoin. Underneath is the crypto that you're buying, but if you want to change your mind, you can select or search for another from the list. We then have the payment method that we just added, and an option to preview buy. So let's click onto that. And don't worry, this won't buy it just yet. You'll then be displayed with an order preview, showing you the amount that you're buying in Bitcoin and the price of your Bitcoin that you're buying at, which is around £56,000. It then shows you how much your purchase will be after the fees, which as you can see here are £1.99. Now Coinbase fees are well known for being quite high, and a lot of that has to do with the convenience. I'm going to show you shortly how you can go about reducing these, but if you're happy to go ahead for the moment, you can choose to buy now. And you may then be redirected, as I am now, to do an ID check with your linked card. You'll then get access to your crypto instantly, which you'll find under the My Assets screen. And you can see my balance has now increased from 0 to just over $60 of Bitcoin. Now, if you prefer to buy your crypto using a bank transfer, from the asset screen, you'll see that I've got a British pounds or a GBP wallet, and a Euro one too, which I can deposit into. Again, this will obviously depend on your location. And there's a few different ways that you can deposit. Either by heading to that specific wallet's page and choosing the Add Cash tab from the right, or you can click on the big blue deposit button from the top of the screen. So I can add a bank account with an easy bank transfer, which means you'll link your bank account, authenticate it in your bank app, and then you can deposit, buy crypto and withdraw. Or you can add a bank account so that you can withdraw it, or a Euro account that can make and accept SEPA payments. I'm going to select Easy Bank Transfer as that's recommended. And from here I enter the amount that I'd like to deposit. I'm going to choose £50 for this example. Then select the bank. Again, mine's going to be Monzo, as I know it does support crypto transactions. With Monzo, you then need to scan the QR code, authorise the deposit, and then head back to Coinbase. And your GBP balance will then update, and that was all instant. If you've chosen the likes of a GBP or Euro bank account instead, you'll be shown the bank account details to send your funds to. Just make sure that when you're transferring funds from your bank account that you include the recipient's account number that is shown on your screen, as this is what essentially maps your bank account and your Coinbase account together. And again, some banks won't allow you to send funds and purchase cryptocurrencies, so you will need to just double check that with your bank. Whichever way that you've chosen to add funds into your account, once they've been deposited, if you go to Buy and Sell again, then click on to Pay With, you can see I've now got a balance beside GBP Wallet, which I can then use. So I'm going to choose to buy £50 of Bitcoin again, then Preview Buy. And we'll see that the price of Bitcoin is still currently around £56,671. And the fees that I'm going to pay are £1.99. Now, although these first few fees might not seem like a huge amount, as you start to use the platform and buy more crypto, they can obviously start to add up and they will eat into your profits. So if you're looking for a way to reduce your fees, there is a way that you can get around them using Coinbase Advanced, which, as I explained, is their more advanced trading platform. With Coinbase Advanced, you don't have to have two separate accounts either. They simply connect the two together. So I'm just going to head across to Coinbase Advanced now so I can show you the difference in fees. And I can access this by heading to my profile icon in the top right of the screen, then choosing Advanced. Now, I do understand that the interface for someone just getting started can be a little bit daunting, and it won't be for everyone. But by purchasing or exchanging or selling in this way, you can definitely save on fees. From the Portfolio tab on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that all my balances are currently mirrored from our My Assets screen that we saw earlier on Coinbase.com. Now I'm going to show you the difference in fees quickly, but we do have a full tutorial of Coinbase Advanced available if you do want to purchase in this way in the future. So if I choose Spot, then I need to choose what I'd like to exchange, which is going to be GBP for BTC. In other words, Great British Pounds for Bitcoin. Next, I need to select the Buy tab over on the right-hand side of the screen, and then Market. And this essentially means that you're buying at the current market price, in the same way that we just did on Coinbase. However, you will find here that the market or the last price on Coinbase Advanced is at around £56,128. And that's lower than the price that I just paid, which was £56,671. So it's around £500 cheaper here for a whole Bitcoin. Plus, as I said, your fees here are a lot lower too. As you can see, you'll be paying 40p for buying £100 of Bitcoin, or 20p for £50, as opposed to the £1.99 we just paid over on Coinbase. As I said, I do have a tutorial on this, so I'm not going to show you any more, but I wanted to show you that there are ways to reduce fees and get better prices using the Coinbase range of products. If you do find yourself trading quite a lot, there is also something called Coinbase One, and that's a paid subscription which gives you extra benefits. One of which is zero trading fees for up to £10,000 monthly. But with a monthly price of around £17 to £20, you will have to see if that works out to be more profitable for you. And again, I've got a separate tutorial for that with more information available. But let's head back to Coinbase.com now. Now, if you've already got some crypto that you'd like to deposit into Coinbase, I'm going to show you how to find your wallet address and receive crypto into your Coinbase account. So if we click on the Send and Receive button at the top of the screen, we'll just need to make sure that we're on the Receive tab at the top. Then choose the crypto that you're going to receive or essentially deposit into Coinbase. In this example, again, I'm going to choose Bitcoin. You'll then be presented with a QR code, which you can scan using a mobile device, and that essentially contains your address. Underneath, you also have your address for this specific crypto, which you can copy. And this address is specific to Bitcoin and can only be used for sending Bitcoin to Coinbase. It's really important that you select the correct type of crypto for the crypto that you're sending to or depositing into Coinbase. The problem with crypto transactions is that they are non-retractable, and you do lose your crypto if you send Ethereum to a Bitcoin address, for example. Another important thing to know is that cryptos can be sent on multiple blockchains or networks, which I'm going to show you now with Ethereum as an example. So if you had some Ethereum over on another platform or in a wallet elsewhere, and you wanted to send it across to Coinbase, you'll see here that there's a drop-down called Network. Again, it's essential to choose the correct network for your deposit into Coinbase, and know which network you're sending your crypto on. When you have the correct crypto and the right network selected, you can then copy the address again or scan the QR code. If you are copying an address, please just double check the first, the middle and the last characters and possibly send across a small test amount first, especially if you're feeling nervous. And any assets that you deposit into Coinbase will again appear under My Assets. So once you've got your crypto available under My Assets, from either buying it on Coinbase or depositing it into Coinbase, what you do with it is completely up to you. You can either swap it for another crypto, earn interest from it, hold it for the long term, or simply sell it after a period of time and hopefully you've made some profit on it. I'm going to show you how to swap or convert your crypto first. And this is if you want to try out another cryptocurrency. So if you're currently holding Bitcoin, for example, which I'm just going to select from the list, and you want to swap that or a portion of it for Ethereum or a more diverse crypto, you can easily do it by clicking on the Convert tab. Then enter the amount that you'd like to convert, or you can convert all your crypto. And it's worth mentioning here that this is now shown in dollars, so it can be a little bit confusing. Underneath are the options of what you're swapping from, and Bitcoin is automatically selected for us. Then you can choose the crypto you'd like to convert to. And again, Ethereum is automatically selected for us, but you can select another from the drop-down. Then select Preview Convert. Now as you can see, there's no fee showing in the conversion. However, they do add some of their own charges into the amounts that are shown in the conversion. And again, you will find that performing this trade over on Coinbase Advance will get you a better exchange rate. When you choose Convert Now, your newly converted crypto will instantly be available from under your assets. So as you can see, I've now got an active Ethereum balance. Now with Coinbase, you can also earn interest on your crypto with Earn, which I'm just going to select from the left-hand side of the screen. Here is where you can earn some passive income and earn interest from your crypto. The amount of interest that you'll get will vary depending on the crypto that you're holding and the time that you're watching this video, as the rates do vary. I'm already earning on some of my assets, as you can see, around 5% APY. And it shows some other earning assets that I can buy with Coinbase. As I've just bought Ethereum, I'd like to start earning from it. So I'm going to select that from the list to show you as an example. And I can earn 3.13% APY, so let's choose to start earning. Then I need to enter the amount that I'd like to stake, or I can choose to stake all. You can then preview your stake, and it'll provide you with some further detail. So it'll move my funds from my primary balance to an earning balance. The earning rate, as we said, is 3.13%, which is more than it'll get if it's just sat within Coinbase. I'll be paid out every 3 days, and there's an unstaking period of around 12 days, so I won't be able to get my Ethereum out instantly. And the terms will obviously vary depending on which crypto you choose to earn with. Once you're aware and happy with the terms, choose Stake Now, and your stats will then start to build up below. Now if you're looking to hold your crypto for the long term, just be aware that Coinbase.com is not a wallet, it's an exchange. And with centralized exchanges, you don't have access to your private keys. In the world of crypto, this isn't recommended because obviously you're entrusting a third party to look after your crypto. Exchanges can also go down, and without your private keys, your crypto will go down with it. One of the safest ways to store your crypto is by using a hardware wallet like a Ledger or a Trezor, which I've got links below for. And this is where your crypto is stored offline and away from any potential harm. Alternatively, like I mentioned, Coinbase also have their own wallet, which is a mobile or browser extension, and this is where you're going to have access to your private keys. So let's take a look at how to withdraw and how to send your crypto to another wallet, or if you wanted to send it to another platform. Again, you can send from a few different places on Coinbase. From My Assets, locate the asset that you'd like to send, click on the 3 vertical dots to the right, and choose Send. And when you click onto a crypto-specific page like Bitcoin in this example, it is worth mentioning that you're going to find all your transactions for that particular crypto under the Primary Balance tab at the top. And as you can see, you've got the option to send on the right here too. Alternatively, you could also click on the Send and Receive button at the top right-hand side of your screen, as we did earlier. And you'll need to make sure you're on the Send tab at the top. Then enter the amount that you'd like to send, or choose Max. And just note here that this is in dollars again. At the very bottom of the screen is where you can add a note to help you track this transaction. And you could put something in like the name of the wallet or the platform that you're sending it to. In this example, I'm going to be sending to my Ledger hardware wallet, so I'm just going to type in Ledger here. Then we need to select the crypto that you'd like to send, which in this case is going to be Bitcoin. When I click onto the To field, this is where I need to enter the crypto address that we're sending our funds to, and any recent addresses will display in the list here. And we now need to paste in the address or an ENS, email or phone number. As before, just make sure though that if you're sending Bitcoin that you've copied and pasted in a Bitcoin address in the To field, as unfortunately just making simple mistakes can result in loss. Again, you could just send a test amount first before you send across all of your crypto. And if you then preview your send, you'll then see where you're sending your crypto to, the note that you may have added, and the crypto, and we then see the network fee. Now in the world of crypto, when you send transactions on any blockchain, you need to pay fees for that to be processed, and the price that you pay depends on the different blockchains that you're sending on. As you can see, this is going to be around $2.90 for me, and the estimated time for it to be transferred again will depend on the different blockchains and how congested it may be at the time. This is estimated to take around 30 minutes. When you're happy, you can choose to send now. Then you just need to wait for the estimated time to complete, and your crypto will then reach its destination. Then finally, we're going to take a look at how to sell your crypto and withdraw your cash to a bank account or PayPal account. So if you feel that now is the right time to take some profit in traditional currency and essentially cash out, the first thing we need to do is sell our crypto from Bitcoin into a fiat currency like GBP or euros. And this is because a bank obviously can't accept cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, just in the same way that some bank accounts won't accept other currencies like US dollars or Great British pounds. Once we've sold our crypto for fiat currency, we can then withdraw that back to a bank account or PayPal. From the My Assets screen, if you select the crypto you want to sell, which in my case is going to be Bitcoin, as I didn't send it earlier, and on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the options for buy, sell and convert. Now, if you don't have the sell option available, it may be down to your region, if you're a new account holder, haven't completed verification, or if you've recently bought. And for anti-fraudulent reasons, sometimes they do restrict you selling or withdrawing, especially when you've just purchased with the likes of a credit card. Mine is available, so I've selected sell. Then I can enter the amount of Bitcoin I'd like to sell or choose to sell all. This time, the sell currency is currently in GBP, but if you prefer, you can convert this to BTC. And I've got a couple of options now of where to add to, which is either GBP wallet or my Euro wallet, which means that I'm either selling my Bitcoin for pounds or euros. I'm going to add my swap Bitcoin to my GBP wallet, then I'm going to show you how to withdraw that. And I'm just going to choose to sell it all now instead. In the order preview, just like the buy order preview we saw earlier, it shows the price that you're selling your Bitcoin at, and any associated fees for selling that, which is £1.99, and then the total payout that I'm going to receive. Now, as we've mentioned a few times, selling with Coinbase is not the cheapest way to sell your crypto, as again you could perform this over on Coinbase Advanced for a lower fee and a better sell price. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and sell now. And the sell order will then complete immediately. If we head back to My Assets, you'll see the funds are now showing under my British Pound wallet. If we click onto there, on the right here, we can now cash out. And you can then choose to cash out all, or you can enter the amount that you'd like to withdraw. Just for now, I'm going to choose £50, and then continue. We then select the destination of where we'd like to send our British pounds to. If you've already linked bank accounts or cards, these will obviously show in the list. However, as you can see, my card doesn't support withdrawals, but the bank account I linked does. And you could add more cards from here, and bank accounts too, with the options of PayPal as well, which we're going to look at in a moment. I'm just going to select my Monzo account that I set up earlier and continue. And as you can see, this is instant and free. When I choose to cash out now, the money then withdraws, and I've received a notification from my bank that I've received £50. So that was all done instantly. Now, if you have the option to withdraw to a PayPal account, I'm going to show you how to do that too. So if I add a bank account and select PayPal, you'll then need to sign into your PayPal account. Authorize the connection, select an account, and agree and continue. And you may also need to enter in any 2FA that you've set up to link your PayPal, especially if your PayPal email doesn't match the Coinbase email. It's also worth mentioning that your PayPal account's country should match your Coinbase account's country, and you can only link one PayPal account at a time. So if I choose to withdraw £10 now, you'll see that PayPal is now appearing in the list. If I choose continue, it lets me know when the funds will arrive by, the amount, and we can see that this is also free. So let's choose to cash out now. And as it states, you'll be notified when the cash out request is complete. So that pretty much wraps up our beginner's guide to Coinbase. If you have any questions or need further clarification after watching this video, don't hesitate to drop your queries in the comments section. And I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and please do head over to our website at everybithelps.io for more tips, reviews, and step-by-step guides. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.